Yar, welcome back aboard the Devtastic Voyage. Arr, 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 arr. Okay, I tried something different. It didn't work. Will not be talking like... Okay, moving on. Hello, everyone, and welcome back aboard. So we continue to smash on through making this bizarre fanfic of a game. Where do we begin? Ah, yes. Exciting news. As I mentioned last time, I was going to be doing a lot of the work in the background, but I have an announcement to make. Announcement. Speak, freak, short and sweet. Sorry, old Boy Scout habit. Anyway, the announcement is, thanks to a very, very, very awesome artist who goes by the handle Pink Monster 0. She has volunteered to help me out with the character art for this. As I am not a artist by trade, I can't really ape the anime art style like I want to, and a lot of the work Pink does is in that art style. So, fantastic that she's offered to help. Pink is a super talented artist. She actually did help out in design my most recent game, Gallows Frequency, so everyone should go check out her information down below and give her some love. She will be handling all the character art. So there's that. So we actually, have someone who's good at their job involved in this. She said that she can get it done by the soft deadline of May, which is also awesome. So then, where does that leave me? I haven't gotten any coding work done yet. I didn't have time this week. We'll try and get that done next week. So this one's going to be another design heavy one. So if you want to abandon ship now, I understand if you don't find my doodles all that appealing. I mean, I can't really offer you much more that's going to be better than the glorious god that is our banana moon. So you have been warned. Plus, I've had not the right amount of sugar today. So, give you a rundown of where we are at on the game. Here's where we're at. A big mess of squiggles that you can't read. Trying to make sure everything fit, and it got squished, and I'm sorry, and it looks bad. Where we are currently at is right around here. We have gotten 1, 2, and almost 3 choices done. The goal for today is to get this last part of choice 3 done after you've sent Era in and she's reported back with information for you depending on what you asked her to talk about. So as you can start to see, our game is getting a little fat. And we still have 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 5 more choices to make. This could spiderweb to something massive, or may stay this size and we just go forward. I haven't made up my mind yet. Be very interested to know what you guys think. But before I go in too further, it's time to start the dev time, and the timer starts now. So, as I mentioned, we are going to be tackling this here. And to give you a quick rundown of where we are so far, okay, we've started the school day, you've seen the new kid, you've either gone to talk to him yourself, you said something clever, neutral, or stupid. All of Shadow's options are up here. Shadow can be freaking creepy and decide he's going to get him a gift by spying on him or by sending an Era. Actually, you know what? We can do this better. We have the technology. I will be with you in a second. You may see a jump right there. Alright. So take you on a guided tour of where we're at. So school day started. You meet the new kid. Go talk to him yourself. You can say one of the 3 options. If you're Shadow, you have to make up for saying something, trying to be clever. So you decided to get Sully a gift, and how to find out what he wants. You're either going to spy on him like a creepy Yandare, or you're going to send in Hype Man Era. If you said something neutral, you're going to regroup with Era and ask. You can either ask for advice or figure out what would Era do. If you said something stupid, Sully has found you endearing, and he decides to approach you, and then he asks if you want to have lunch with him. Well, again, this is like high school aged. Would you want to have... Wait, no, Sully's the cool kid. Hey, you want to have lunch with me and my beautiful, beautiful beard? My head, that's cool guy Sully. On the other side of the coin, if you're Sully, if you said something clever, Shadow thinks you're just awesome and decides to send you a note. Kind of the same effect. Would you like to have lunch with me? Please check yes or no. You said something neutral, you wind up alone. You either go to class early, or you go for a walk. Or if you say something stupid, you regroup with your hype man, and she asks you how it went. You either can avoid it, or you can ask for advice. And that leads us to here. We've sent Era in to go talk to the new kid. We've armed her with the knowledge. You either go talk to him about him, so we're doing full-on recon hype man, or you go hype you up. I don't know how many times I said hype in that sentence. I am sorry if you detest the word hype. Hype. Which you can't see. Okay, control Z. Clean that nonsense off. That's a place of business. We do business type things here. Oh shoot, I needed that back. Again, I have to ask this every time. Why do you lovely people indulge my nonsense? Alright, so let's just get this. So then we have here, if you've asked him to talk, I'll try that sentence again, mortal. Okay. If you asked her to talk about him, she will badmouth him to you. Like, oh, you don't want anything to do with him. Era sounds a lot like cool guy Sully. That's bad. Or if you asked her to talk to him about you, yes, try saying that 5 times fast. She, quote, told him what you're like. So now, what we have to do is adopt a very bad German accent, for reasons clearly unknown. And I don't think this whiteboard has that power. Okay. We don't need any of this. Get it out of here. We need to decide what happens from here. So let me clean up my whiteboard a little bit. No. No. That. Hope. You know, I'm gonna leave that in. Just cause I can. Alright. Let's clean up our whiteboard a little bit. Messy whiteboard equals messy. I don't know any words that rhyme with whiteboard. Snowfjord? Messy whiteboard's like a messy snowfjord. No one wants it. Snowfjord. Snow. Like I said, oh, kids, this is what happens when you have too much sugar. And then you make games. Don't make games on too much sugar. So this may be where the game goes completely bonkers weird, as if it hadn't already done that. Okay, so we are having a very deep conversation with our hype man. So now this again is going to splinter off between Suli and Shadow. I don't think we can get away with having this flat line, because this does eventually need to spiderweb back up and intertwine with the other choices. So that means we require boxes. We require a blue box for Suli. Blue box like a craft dinner. Oh. Because you do need to make a choice. So actually we're going to need a couple. Or no, because choice. Okay. Are we going to need to make a choice here? Or is the choice already been made? No, we need to make a choice here. Because yeah, we're making choices everywhere else. I'm using this episode of the Devtastic Voyage brought to you by Dusty Needs a Thesaurus, because he uses the same words way too gosh darn much. Alright, so we are in the mind of a Suli. Suddenly we are all beautiful and have beautiful beards. And again, my accent is all over the frickin' place. So, okay. What can we do? Okay, so Era's gone and talked to Shadow. She's come back and said, that dude is way too hyper for you. He's just nuts. I don't think you should have anything to do with him. Okay, so where do we choice from there? It's at times like these you need a good doodle. So, the beard, very important. The long flowing hair. Okay, seriously, that does look a lot like Jeebus. Yep. That happened. Okay. You can now not unsee that. So... what do you normally do when your friend badmouths person you think you might be crushing on, or in their case wanting to skip with? Well, you could doubt them. Or... okay. Let's take a hard splinter here. Check for yourself. So, I don't believe he's that bad. I'm gonna go talk to him myself. Or believe Era, which you should always do because, well, it's Era, and Era is awesome. Okay, so then, yep, because that's spiderwebbing off down towards. This spiderweb's off down towards ending up with Era. This spiderweb up towards. Still giving you the option of skipping with Shadow, and I think this would put one in the bucket for. I think eventually we're gonna just have Era ship Shadow off. Send him to a good home upstate. Alright, so then if she comes back and if your friend comes back and tells you, oh, I told him what you're like. Well, my gut instinct was, what does that mean? But where do we want that to lead you to? I think both these are going to need an option that leads you towards going to talk to Shadow. One of the options coming out of here is going to be a scene where you talk to Shadow. So, because we kind of can't have 2 of our 3 characters not interacting for the whole of it. Okay. We'll have this one. You ask to explain at lunch. This one, let's make this one. He's feeling cocky. He's like, oh yeah, told him about me. Let's have him go for a strut. I don't know if that's how you spell strut. Go for a walk. I don't know how to spell words. So, puffed out chest. So it's like, oh yeah, yeah, of course you told him about me. I'm freaking awesome. Stroke beard. Alright. So this ends with you're gonna go talk to Shadow, going for a walk with your chest puffed out, because again, Shadow kind of is on board with the clever, confident, and side. So those both roads lead to Shadow. Believe Era, and basically asking Era to be your lunch date. Those roads lead to okay, and yep, there's still gives us flex where you end up alone. Let's see if we can quickly get in the other side. So that's Suli. Done. Clear the whiteboard. Now we need some red boxes. Red boxes. Extreme box copy in action, only here on the Devtastic Voyage. So, Shadow being our more shy kid, if you badmouth him to you, or you give you the option of believe Era again, or this is go for a walk and think. Oh, he's really that bad? Oh, I'm sad. That makes sense. Told what you're like. I think Shadow would have kind of the adverse effect. Told him what he's gonna get a little panicky. Ask Era to lunch to explain. Those 2 options are going to be in both. This makes a lot of sense. Or basically be like, you told him what I'm like? I'm insane! And then go rush to talk to Suli. So it's again the kind of reverse fan out. I stopped the time because that's literally, rather than have the timer go off and annoy the crap out of everyone and me, now we have this kind of spidering off to where this leads to Shadow talking to Suli, this leads to possibly Shadow alone. Wait, this one definitely is leading to Shadow alone. And this one maybe leads to talking with her. And that weirdly kind of looks like a tribal tattoo. Totally wasn't my goal. Anyway, thank you guys so much for continuing to check this series out. I know it's getting weirder and weirder. We are making progress. We are now 1, 2, 3 choices down. We have 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 to go. and it's getting fat. But we do have art that's gotten figured out. I will start getting the prototype worked out, and hopefully this game will be done by May. But before I go into full-on ramble, thanks for watching. Do tune in next time, and remember to not forget.